Cool.
Hello guys, welcome to today's video. We are doing a little PTFS flight. It's going to be a 2E737 flight from Mellor in Greater Rockford to Keflavik International Airport in Grindavik. And I've got to say, Grindavik is my favourite airport. It is cool. I'm just going to give you a little look at the 737. In fact, I'm going to take a little picture, actually. There we go. That picture's taken. Anyway, let's get a 737 stair truck. And you know why I chose the 737 at stair truck? Because the 737 is so low to the ground. Some people might already know this. But the 737 is so low to the ground that it needs its own air stair truck. Because if they use the normal ones, it would be too big, and then it would be like on top of the plane, so nobody would be able to get actually on there, which would be very silly. I don't think anyone would like to be on top of a plane whilst you're going like 500 odd miles an hour in the air. Or not, if you want to be proper accurate. That's a bit wonky, but it doesn't matter. At least I can get on. Let's just take the run tool off. There we go. Kia-boom. There we go. I'm just going to show you like the interior first. Got the throttle, the engine buttons, the steering thing. I forgot what they're called. And like the little e-cars message things. Then we've got like all the monitors and things. They don't have any buttons up there, but like it's PTFS, so I think we should just calm down for a bit. We're back in the pilot seat. This is a cabin, not like great, just like pretty simple. It would be cool if they had lights, so you could see. Maybe they do when you turn the engine on. They could make the cabin a bit more like detailed. Orange1234, if you're watching this video, please make it a bit more detailed. I'd love for this game to be like pretty accurate. But they do have like the crew only sign, so that's cool. But they need the toilets. Otherwise, like in these flights, they can't have dookies. If you're eating, please don't listen to that. Anyway, let's turn the engine on and get going. So it's not going to be a long flight. It's going to be pretty short. And I'm going to do 2 facts for you. 3 facts, actually. And then I'll do a news roundup. It'll be a quick news roundup. Won't be long. Let's get going then. We're just passing over the gates. There's 1, 2, 3, and there isn't a 4. Oh yeah, there is. Hello, I'm not newbie, trust me. You are in my video. You're lucky. You might have people seeing you. Lucky kid. I've actually been in a video as well, so. Come on, I don't have all day. It's a bit windy here in Mellor right now. In PTFS. I think this does resemble my local airport. It looks a lot like it. It might not be not like my airport, but it looks a lot like it, so. Just giving a little that. Just snacking on a little lolly. We're going on to runway 25, and then we'll be going to Keflavik, and yeah. So we're just turning onto the runway now. Oh, there we go. I'm just turning on to runway 25. So I'm not a noob, trust me, is in Cessna 172. Right, let's put the flaps down and then we'll be going. Engines full throttle, let's go. Goodbye, I'm not a noob, newbie, trust me. Let's put advanced mode on as well. Just a bit. Let's put advanced mode on so it's a bit more effective. And if you're a PTFS player, I think you've all been waiting for gear animation. I absolutely love these gear animations. But it'd be cool if like they had animated doors. But like, for now, just be happy with what we got. Anyway, here's some 2 facts. Number 1 is why the engine's not full circles. This is like the air stair problem. It is because it's too low. It's the 737 is too low to the ground, so they have to put it like that so it doesn't like scrape across the ground and then the engine explodes. And there's one more fact. Why are the gears sticking out? Well, the fuselage, or the under compartment where you keep all the luggage and things, is too small. So if they had gear compartments, it would be coming out into the cabin and reducing space in the cabin. So they let that happen. So they let like the gear out a tiny bit. So like the gear would be like pushed in. So we're just getting up to Keflavik now. It's not a long flight, it's only short, but I'll be doing some longer flights and some role plays as well soon, so maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, who knows. Right, we're gonna go into descent now because we're just entering Grindavik. As I said, it's not a long flight, but I'll be doing some more soon. So, yay, we're all happy. And thank you, my 2nd subscriber. I don't know what your name is. I'm sorry. I will find out, because I like finding out my subscribers. Not their actual name, their YouTube name. Thank you, my 2nd subscriber. Thank you very much. My friend from school recommended me to doing longer videos. This is why I'm doing this video right now, because I want to make him happy. Because he viewed my videos. And he didn't subscribe because I've got short videos. So this is why I'm making it, so I can make him subscribe and prove him wrong. Haha. Anyway, we're gonna fly over the volcano. My graphics are a bit too low, but I'll go with it. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna fly over or fly by the volcano, or the mountain, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do it. It's like doing a few blocks. And then we're gonna fly over Pingui. I'm going to do some GOFS flights as well. If you like. If you like, tell me in the comments if you want to do PTFS at GOFS, because it's a cool game. It's on your browser. Just flew over Pingui. Now we're going to slow down a bit because we're just approaching Tavaro Sea Base, and then we'll be landing at Keflavik. So I'm going to start turning in now. And then when we get to the line on the minimap, when we're officially on approach, I'll put the gear down. Let's stay a bit high off the ground, we're a bit low. Jesus. Oh no. I'm very out of line. There we go. We're on approach to Keflavik. I'm going to do a butter for you. I'm going, or maybe not a butter, but a smooth.
50.
Oh, we need landing speed.
30. 20.
Oh no, we're gonna hit them.
10.
Yeah! Off centre line, but we did it. No, don't go off the runway. Ooh, that was lucky. We did a nice smooth landing. Very off centre line, but a nice smooth landing. And now we're going to taxi to the gate. It's going to be a quick taxi, not long. And then we'll get to the news roundup. Hope you enjoyed the video. Or actually, we're not at the end yet. Silly me. Hope you enjoyed the flight. That's what I meant. I'm not going to be naggy, but I'd like it if you'd subscribe to me because then I can get Robux for like games like this, like Project, and maybe get like different planes like the AN225, game passes like ATC Tower free cam on this, and get like Project Flight, Legacy Flight and things, so I can make my videos better for you, the viewers. So hope you consider subscribing. It'll be really helpful. I'm not gonna nag anymore because like I'm not gonna be like annoying, naggy like, oh my god, please subscribe. So I'm just gonna taxi back now. Oh, and there's Antonio 2020200. He's in Air New Zealand. I'm not sure what plane he's in, but like he's in an Air New Zealand plane. You're lucky because you're in a video as well. And I'm just gonna taxi there. Or taxi. Park there. And then that's the end of the flight. And then I'll do a quick news roundup. I've got 3 stories. He did a taxiway takeoff. That's normal PTFS for you. In fact, average PTFS is my video. Go check that out. That basically tells you what people do in PTFS. Jump out like planes and make them stupid. Anywho, hope you enjoyed the PTFS flights. Just gonna take a little snap. Keeping. And now we're gonna do the news roundup. Oh, there's my channel. Oopsie daisies. Alright. So, the first story was on Monday. There was a JetBlue incident. It was a drone incident. So, the flight was coming in. A JetBlue A320 coming in. It hit a drone coming at 3,000 feet, coming into land at JFK International Airport at 7:15 a.m. local time on Monday, as I said, 29th of June. After the flight, the plane was checked and there was no damage, luckily, and no damage on the plane, and no injuries or deaths, luckily. But this is a bit weird because a few days before, 3 days before that, a United flight was coming into land at Newark International Airport in New York as well. If you don't know, there's a few major airports in New York. So if there's any other drone incidents, I'll tell you, and I'll instantly make a post, okay? A post or a video, who knows. And then there was an LOT flight that was intercepted by Israeli, Bulgarian and Turkish fighters. I don't know what types. I'll pull it up now. So it was an LOT flight LO155. That was a code, and they were flying in the Airbus A320. And then they transmitted the squawk code 7500, which is the international signal for unlawful interference or hijacking. So it led to fighter jets from Bulgaria, Turkey, and Israel in response to the alert. And it was then it landed at in a Bulgarian airport. And sadly didn't get to Tel Aviv, where the place where it was supposed to land. LOT later found out that it wasn't that there was no hijacking, and it was just a human error. The pilot clearly thought that there was a hijacking. And the last thing was a French plane crash. It crashed shortly after takeoff, it was very sad. So it was a pilotless PC-6, and it took off at Nancy SE Airport. So there was 11 people on board, but then it crashed almost vertically near residential homes by Nancy SE Airport. So there were 5 instructors, 5 novices, and the pilot. They all died, sadly, and it was supposedly caused by a malfunction, and the French authorities are currently investigating the incident. So if you don't know what the pilotless PC-6 looks like, it was basically a skydiving plane. Like, it can be used as military or skydiving plane. I'll show you what it is now. Pilotless PC 6. That's what it looks like. As military, Red Bull, civilian. Show you some images now. They're pretty cool. They can have skydiving. They can be, of course, here. They can be amphibian planes as well. Like, they can go in water. They can be used in military. Red Bull has some. Yeah. And as you know, Red Bull's crazy, so they do some weird stunts with it. And that's the inside as well. So you got the cockpit. And then you got the cabin. The families have been given support and free accommodation at Tomber Lane. And I think the 11 people that died on board get 11 seconds of silence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rest in peace to the people that died in that crash. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. That crash was very sad. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be making some soon. Goodbye, guys, and remember, don't stop liking planes.